All right, guys, it is Thursday, January 7th. We're back. Tuesday was rough. Not going to lie about that. Looking back at the picks, we're 7-13, 0-3 on our locks, which brings us to 3-8 on the season. Now, yesterday, like I said, follow me on TikTok. I will give picks on TikTok on off days. Yesterday, we were 2-1, so not too bad. The only game we missed yesterday was the Sixers. They barely missed a cover. They missed 3 straight free throws and had 2 turnovers at the end of the game, or else it would have been a cover, which is kind of a bummer. But looking back on Tuesday, I was 0-3 on my locks. Sean was 1-0, and Steve was 1-1, which brings our yearly total for the new year, 2021. Chrissy Moneyline Locks still sitting at 1-0. He did give us a pick tonight. Sean is at 4-4. Stevie Player Props is at 1-5, so I'm not the worst. Shout out Stevie Player Props. I'm at 3-8. Not great. We are going to pull ourselves up, and we're going to get back to business, and we're going to handle it, okay? So we'll just dive right into it. I don't want to go through everything from the other day. We're just going to wash it away. You know what the picks were. You know what won. You know what didn't. So going right into today, Shawnee Sizzle has a prop parlay, same game Sixers parlay. Seth Curry over 2.5 threes. That is a lock. Bet that every single night. As long as they're going to give that to you, bet that. Simmons over 7.5 rebounds and Simmons over 7.5 assists. The rebounds are alternate for tonight. That line is going up to 9.5, but 7.5. That is a magic number for Ben Simmons for rebounds and assists. If you can get that, bet it. And Joe Embiid over 25.5 points. I've been looking forward to this game. Had this one circled on the calendar early on. No KD. He's out with Coco. Bummer. Okay, whatever. They still got a decent squad. You know Kyrie's trying to ball out there. Now, we got no Kyrie tonight either. So, bummer. They still have an okay team, but without those two, they are no match for the Sixers team. So, whatever. I think they're going to handle business. Joe's going over 25.5 points. All right, CV Player Props has a money line parlay for us tonight. Lakers over the Spurs, Sixers over the Nets, Gonzaga over BYU, and Arizona over USC. There is a decent amount of nice college basketball tonight, too. All right, I will give you my straight-up picks. I got a Sixers same-game parlay, and then I'll give you the locks from everybody. Oh, real quick, I blew right past it just because it's not fun. But for the year, including yesterday's 2-1, which we had the Knicks +7. They ended up winning that game by, I think, 12 points. Sixers -6.5, barely missed on that one. And then Michigan, Minnesota, under 151.5. I was lucky enough to get that line early in the day. It went down to about 148, I believe, but they were at like 139, so it didn't even matter. You could have hit it all day. But we were 2-1 yesterday. Brings us for the year. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed. 24, 34, and 2. And here's the thing, we've been making a ton of picks. I'm going to give you a ton of picks. The locks are really what I'm in love with. Not that that record's good either, but stay with me. Stay with me. We're going to bounce back, going to rebound, we're going to dominate. All right, so same game parlay on this Sixers game tonight, which I still love this game. This Sixers team is so fun, so awesome. That Wizards game, it ended up being a little bit of a doozy there at the end. But, I mean, they're running away with it. The problem is they got ahead of themselves. They were looking at this game. They start resting the starters a little bit. They had a 21-point lead. And Bradley Beal just could not be stopped. He scored 60. But Sixers still handle business. All right, so for tonight, this line started at -2. It's now bouncing back and forth between -4, -4.5, depending on where you bet at. I'll take it. I'll take either. I'll take 4 or 4.5. I think they win this game easily by 8. Sixers spread -4, -4.5, whatever you got. Under 223 without Kyrie. I don't think the Nets are going to be able to put up that many points. The Sixers, they'll clamp down on defense and they'll keep the score low. I believe they are 2-6 on the over this year, and that's primarily because of the defense. Under 223 and beat over 25.5 points. Sixers first half money line. Seth Curry over 13.5 points. I love that too. If that is going to stay under 14 points, I'll bet that every night too. Over 2.5 made threes, like I told you, lock that up. As long as they give it to you, bet that. Simmons over 7.5 rebounds and Simmons over 7.5 assists. The rebounds, that's an older number, like I said, but that is the magic number for Ben Simmons. He gets at least 8 every night of both. I love this same game. This one, lock it up. It's hitting. Also, a prop that I love for tonight, besides the Seth Curry 2.5 threes, is Ben Simmons' first basket. He did not get the first basket last night, but he did get the first Sixers basket. Before that, I think he had 4 in a row. Dude just scores the first basket every game. I will continue to bet that until it changes. Depending on where you bet, you can do first basket and winner, which will jump those odds up a little bit more. I got Ben Simmons at plus 1,200 tonight for first basket and winner, and I love it because they are going to win this game, and I think he's going to make that first basket. Straight up picks that I love tonight. Like I said, there's a lot of good college basketball tonight. Illinois, minus 6.5 in Northwestern. Gonzaga, minus 17 at BYU. Gonzaga is a wagon. Iowa, Maryland, over 153. And Indiana, Wisconsin, over 129. That number is super low. They're going over that tonight. NBA, what I like, there's only a few games tonight. I don't love a lot. I love the Sixers minus 4. I love the Sixers minus 4.5. And I also like the Lakers minus 5.5 against the Spurs. Locks for the night, Chrissy Moneyline Locks is back. He's got Sixers Moneyline. Shawnee Sizzle, he's got Dallas plus 3 at Denver. Sixers Moneyline and Karis LeVert over 23.5 points. Stevie Player Props has Sixers minus 4, minus 4.5, wherever you're getting it. And Seth Curry over 2.5 threes, lock. And I got Sixers minus 4, minus 4.5, whatever. And Lakers minus 5.5. You know what? I'm not going to steal the Seth Curry pick from him. I'll let him have that on his own, but you know that I'm all over it. I love it. So, getting this train rolling again. I'm still nursing this baby bottle of 101. It is unbelievable. Now, a lot of people are saying that I popularized wild turkey to the point where you can't get it in Pennsylvania anymore. I can't confirm or deny. All I know is I love it and it ain't here. PBR, house classic. House special is basically wild turkey 101 in PBR. So we are hitching our horse to this wagon that is the Sixers. I am so in love with this team. Every player on this team, I love the intensity. Doc Rivers has these guys balling out. I think they are going to handle business tonight against the Nets. I think we're going to possibly see the start of a new rivalry. Not that they haven't been rivals, but the Sixers rival in the East has always been the Celtics, at least for the past however many years. And I think the Nets might start to sneak into that equation as well. You might have like a little three-way there. And you know what? Honestly, watch out for the Knicks because they're a lot better this year. They're on the up and up. But it's all about the Sixers, baby. And we are going to take care of business. Here we go. I love you guys. I will see you on Saturday. Check me out on TikTok. Like I said, I'm posting videos on there on the days that I don't do a YouTube video. It's at Shot and Shotgun. Check me out on Twitter, at Mama Dan. I'm going to, as always, I will post the handles at the end of the video for myself and the Shot and Shotgun boys. Still need to try to get Chris Moneyline Locks on Twitter. More importantly, I would like to get him on TikTok. I think we'd all enjoy that. I love you guys. I will see you on Saturday for the playoffs. Get ready. It's going to be a hell of a weekend.